Ashe Collective. Welcome to Nesia Tarot. So we're back at it to do we just did water, so earth, I almost wanted to say fire, but earth is next. Okay. So we're going to do an earth sign reading right now. That will be our Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgos. So we'll get right into the energy. Ashe. And thank you, Collective, for this time and space that we spend together. First card's out. Wow. Very similar to water energy. Both these cards actually showed up in their reading. But this is somebody having a little bit of fight left to go off in a new direction. King of Swords is the next card out, followed by the Sun and Five of Cups. Oof. This is a lot of this earth sign reading. I don't see not one pentacle here. Seven of Cups. Sorry, let me move back so you guys can see as well. What's happening, you guys? What's happening? I feel like there's too many cards, but I asked what's happening because I feel like somebody's in the process maybe of actively like trying to mend a fight or mend like some sort of disagreement, some sort of conflict. With the Nine of Wands here, this is definitely feeling wounded. Like, and this again is action. So taking actions towards ending this feeling of like, I wanted to say regret or despair. This may even, it just gave me the energy too of feeling like almost upset that you didn't take action on something, or like regretful that you didn't do something because of like the outcome. Almost like you knew better is the energy that I'm getting here with the King of Swords, because he's highly intelligent, right? So this is how the cards came out. So it's like you got your back turned to the new opportunity. Maybe because it's almost like it was reminding you too much of the past or what you've been through. And so like you were replaying, because 9 is coming to an end of a cycle here, but I feel like you were still taking the past or the thoughts of the cycle forward with you, especially with this King of Swords, because he's not going to speak on it. He's highly intuitive. No, I'm not even going to say that. He's not necessarily highly intuitive. He's very logical. But the problem is, like, he holds on to his wounds. He holds on to all those scars, all the sword. You see the blood collected under him? That's like his victory to some extent. And I don't understand that. Like, well, I'm not going to say it like that. I don't understand why you would almost like celebrate in someone else's demise is the energy that I'm getting. It's almost like because you won. So I feel like if you're in a battle right now or some sort of conflict, you feel like you have the upper hand, or like you're coming in a position where there's a lot of different people involved maybe, and you're seeking some sort of clarity at the end of the day. I feel like the clarity though for you earth signs, and this is very interesting, that let me continue to flip them, but I don't see pentacles at all. You're not in your own energy. So it's taking action on something that you're mentally like clarified about, or you feel so sure. This is that fixed energy. You feel so sure that you're right, or that it's going to bring happiness, or it's almost like you're doing something for the right cause, so you don't want others' input. So it's like that energy of like, I know what I'm doing, so like I don't need help, like I've gotten this far alone kind of energy that I'm feeling here. But the problem is it's all leading to disappointment. It's all leading to regret. It's all leading to like feeling like there was something lost here and not seeing the love behind you. Like it's literally you have your back turned to it. So this could be illusions, confusion, some sort of like something being in the air. Maybe it's the words, especially with this King of Swords. He can be very cutting and very sharp, like very to the point with his words, and then that causes a lot of need to reflect on what you say to others, because it's almost like everybody has a choice of how they present even if it's like the same thing that you're presenting, if all these are emotional offers that are being presented the same way, like they're all like laid out together in the same form. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, even if you want to be able to present things the same, you have to, like, it's that intellect or intelligence to know how to speak it or how to present it so that it's fair. I'm getting a lot of fairness. There's like some sort of unfairness here. Maybe you're feeling like you were treated unfairly in some sort of situation, but the clarity came in, and maybe that's what caused the disappointment. Clarity, that's also Leo energy. King of Wands with the with the Knight of Pentacles. So this would be your earth energy here. But again, this is someone, again, taking a lot of action. And I feel like maybe even with the energy here, for all the action you've taken, something's coming in really, really slow. It's like building long-term, it's longevity, building in stability, but it's taking like its time. And maybe that's what's causing the conflict here. I have 8 of Wands in reverse. So this is like messages. They're not passionate. They're not reflecting like that you care or that you love. These are messages, they're necessary. And it's like you're only dealing with things from a necessary, logical standpoint. Like, and that's where like the fire, the spark, all of the energy that you would have had with this being the end of a cycle. You're about to start a new cycle where you need to reflect and make sure that you're not, or maybe this is what you're coming into because you've already come out of like feeling like your back was stabbed in some sort of instance, or like maybe too many people being involved. Yeah, you had to cut something out. Queen of Swords here is air energy. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, with the cup energy to get your pentacle. Yeah, this is going out, this is cutting out a lot of different things to get, and she goes through battles. She goes through all the blood, all the scarring, all the, it's funny too, because for her to be, and this is a partnership too. I just saw that. And it's funny, he's on mountains. I saw that as blood at first, because I was gonna say, what is all this behind them, this color? But yeah, no, so those are like, that's the ground. So they're high above the ground for it to appear that color, right? So this is being very, like, this is like, you're in such a high mental space, or maybe you're in the clouds, like you need to come out of the clouds even, because you've been cutting things off that love you, or that were emotionally fulfilling, or that would have brought instability for you. This is a couple. You may even cut out a partnership that was like 11 is the energy. I'm getting 1 right here. So it's like, it's this is again a lot of regret I'm feeling, because maybe somebody here needed to stop feeling like they had, it was all the words, it was all the communication and this like illusions or choices or decisions that were made that were like almost one-sided, I want to say. Somebody was making all the decisions without consulting another. And it's a partnership, or it should be, like, especially if it's more than one person involved, like you should be working together. And it's causing, like, we don't have 3 of Pentacles here. We have like 5 of Wands. It's not a collaboration, it's conflict, it's confusion. It's like people, a lot of people trying to pull you in different directions, because like it's the confusion behind it. Maybe it's because there's no communication behind it, to be honest. Because I feel like even with the King of Swords energy, you're an earth sign. You're not in your element here. You have words and you have action, 2 kings. So this is like a lot of, and then that's the fixed energy. I'm getting, it's basically saying that like you're taking action, but in your mental space, you're doing it where like you're sitting on the throne, or you're doing it from like a perspective that's in the clouds. It's not like anything grounded. Even with fire energy, that has to do with spirit. So it's like you have a lot of spirit behind what you're doing. You have a lot of energy and passion. You need to ground this down back to like, you need to make this like, not a mental space, but a reality. And that's where like, and that's where the emotional fulfillment would come in, through cutting out some sort of, I feel like this is cutting out the clouds. This is like getting back down to earth, because it's like you're so far separated from earth. You're so far separated from yourself is the energy that I'm getting in this reading. I really hope this helps you guys. And again, be kind to yourselves and others. Love you.